Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Patched.
Welcome back.
Yes, and today we're going to be reviewing the X-Ray Thor Mousepad high-speed cloth mousepad.
Highly requested.
Yes.
Very, very highly requested.
So the size I got here is an XL extended, and this is obviously the white color. And this actually is not a white color.
It's like a silver.
It's like a silver. It has a really cool sheen and reflection to it.
I thought it was ugly at first, but it really grew on me.
Really?
It looks like metallic. Almost.
Yeah. And I really like the color. Just be warned, if you thought you were gonna get white, it's gonna be more of a silver color. And of course, there is a black option, right? Mm-hmm. So the this was actually around $20, which is a very good price.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap. This one was like I believe like $30. My Divina, which is freaking insane.
Yeah, Divina has too much cloud, dude.
Yes, they definitely
using it. And
exactly. So and also if you just want to get like the medium or large size, I would suggest probably like a larger size. It starts at like $11, which is really cheap.
Yeah.
If you get the fully extended triple XL extended, which really like takes up the entire desk, that's like only like $40. You know, so their pricing is very good. And as far as the stitching goes, it goes around the entire length of the mouse pad, which is good.
It's all stitched on the corners, so no fraying.
Exactly, like my Divina, which my overpriced Divina mouse pad does not have. And it is fraying a little bit, so that's a nice little touch. I believe every single mouse pad should have this stitching.
Absolutely.
And it should just come standard, And of course on the bottom you have a very nice rubbery, texture, and it's just basically a rubber material, and it doesn't slide all too much. I wouldn't say it's the grippiest though. It's not as grippy as a Divina though.
Yeah.
This really doesn't, what's under this hard mouse pad, but this really doesn't move. You feel that? You see that? And this one, it moves a little bit more. But, it's not a huge deal because you're going to have stuff on it anyway, And of course, you're not going to be able to move it with just your mouse. So, it's not a huge deal there. And as far as the cushion goes, I would say that's a little bit, but definitely...
It's like the harder to the press.
Exactly. Definitely not as much as my Divina, I feel like, if you want a little bit more cushion, you're not going to get it as much on this mouse pad, but... The thing that we're focused on is the actual cloth material.
Yes.
And it's freaking fast.
Yeah. So we were under the impression that all cloth mouse pads really felt the same because out of the ones that we've received, they're all really similar to each other. I mean, it's minute differences, but this one is like none other that we've tried on the channel. It's actually fast.
Like, look at that. Like, this is the G903 with crappy mouse feet, and it, and then with the Razer Viper with the PTFE feet. Look at that, And then trying it on the Divina, it's definitely not as fast. It doesn't slide as much.
Even the PTFE feet.
Yeah, even the PTFE feet.
So feel like these usually we're recommending, go with a hard pad because it's going to seem a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
But the Thor mouse pad, actually, I would say is one of the few that we've tried on this channel that actually adds up, is even comparatively, as good as a hard pad.
Yes, and let's try it out on the hard pad. Obviously the hard pad, if you want a little bit smoother and you want a little bit faster of a skate, then obviously the hard mouse pad is going to be better. But look at that.
Yeah.
That's insane, So it's just, the hard mouse pad you're really never going to beat, but obviously it does wear out your skates a little bit faster.
I feel like the cloth also gives for a more controlled experience.
Exactly.
When you're gaming.
Exactly.
So it depends on what you prefer, of course, and you can get used to either. But that's just sort of a general rule of thumb. Yeah,
and it's also like not as comfortable, like a hard mouse pad versus soft, it just feels a little bit better, just like on the wrist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, with this white color, it does get a little dirty, or it does get really dirty, so just be careful on that. I would probably not recommend getting the white because it's just, it gets dirty, you gotta wash it, I don't like it, so just go with black, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, this is incredible. I would say this is the best soft mouse pad that I've ever used. Yeah,
out of the ones that we've tried, and we are looking into some new ones, potential in the future, it's just they're all from overseas. Like they're all from overseas, and they take forever to ship, so... We do have some new content coming out on these guys soon, but this to date best one we've used
or fastest. Obviously we like a faster mouse pad. If you don't, then obviously this is definitely not the best. But in our opinion, as far as the quickness of the flick goes, the Thor X-Ray mouse pad is very, very nice.
So I mean the texture on there is typically it's just a tighter knit for the threading on there. So they're calling this a slide polish fabric texture that's on there. And it does feel different than your standard cloth mouse pad. It feels really, really smooth. Like I can almost not feel the stitches.
It feels kind of like there's like a plastic type of thing over it. It really doesn't feel like a cloth, you know? So, I mean, very, very nice, you know?
Or like they sprayed like a non-stick surface on this.
Yeah,
like, you know?
Teflon, you know?
Some Pam on that.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, highly recommend it if you want a very fast, soft mouse pad. If you guys want to get it, we'll try to leave an affiliate link in the description box. If you get it, it does help us out, so thank you for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next one.
See you in the next one.